Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today is gonna be a very exciting video because today we're going to the Ed Sheeran concert in Amsterdam, and I have never seen him live. I wanted to for a very long time, and I'm gonna go with my little sister and some of my friends. So I'm actually really excited, and today I'm gonna show you what kind of makeup I'm gonna wear. So it's not gonna be too extreme. Today I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Dear Mom palette, which she made with her mom. I did not film a review of this, so if you want to see a review of this one, comment that down below and I can of course do that for you. But today we're going to do the makeup for the Ed Sheeran concert, and maybe in the end I will put some pictures and some videos in there if YouTube lets me, so let's hope. And yeah, I'm really excited, so we're gonna get started. Oh yeah, by the way, my curls, they were fake, and this is my normal hair. I just used the blow dryer to make it like this again. The curls are still in here, like somewhere around here, but I actually didn't like the way it was looking today, so I decided to make it like this again. And I've actually found these hair clips at Primark. They have the one with the stars that I have in my hair right now. And with this set there was a little tiny purple one too, and if you clip them in your hair stays like the same it was, so it doesn't leave a mark in your hair, which I think is really nice, and it works actually like really well. And I bought a set of, I think, 8 of these, 4 of the purple one and 4 of these ones, and they were €1, so yeah, if they're still in there, go get them. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly and put that over my eyelid, and then I'm gonna set it with a skin toned eyeshadow. And if you followed me for a while, one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because sorry if you can hear like those people outside, they're working on, I think, building new houses or something. I hope it's not too loud. Oh my god, it's pretty loud. I hope you don't mind. I'm sorry. But one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I have pretty oily eyelids, and if I don't put an eyeshadow primer on here, and if I don't like set the eyeshadow primer, the eyeshadow will disappear like in this part. So I recommend this for everyone, and actually it makes the eyeshadow look sometimes more beautiful, and who doesn't want that, right? This is what the inside of the palette looks like. It looks so beautiful. This is a picture with Jaclyn and her mom. It's so cute. I love the text that is under there. I actually bought this one for myself and the exact same one for my mother for Mother's Day, so she was really happy with it. And I'm gonna use the shade Biscuit for my base color, which is the color right here. And I'm gonna put that all over my eyelid. And I've actually used this palette like already a couple times, and you can almost not see that I've used it, which is actually really nice, because then you know it's gonna be pretty even though you use it a lot. And I actually like that a lot. I love when a palette is still staying pretty, but I do love when a palette is not looking pretty anymore. That just means you've used it, and that can give you a really nice feeling. And one of the reasons I really like this color is, as you can see, it's actually like almost my perfect skin color, so that's really nice to have in every palette. So you always have a base, like this palette has many things inside. So, and now I want to give myself some shadow in the crease. I'm gonna start with the shade Farm Girl, which is the color right here as a starter shade for in the crease. And this is kind of more a, I think, in between cool tone and warm tone, but it does give like perfect depth, and they're very easy to blend. And when I'm done with the shade, I'm gonna use a darker shade, and I'm gonna use, oh, I actually want to use more red shade, so I'm gonna use with Hot and Girl. This is such a beautiful, more warm tone color, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. as well with a tinier blending brush. And I'm so excited. This is the first concert that I'm going to this year. Well, the first concert I'm going to after Corona, so now everything is open again. And the first one I was supposed to go to was Shawn Mendes, but that was still cancelled because Corona, and that was actually really sad. I was really excited for that, but that's gonna be in, I think, February next year. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, this is my first official going to the concert again, and I'm really excited. I wanted to see him live for like actually a really while, and my friends asked me to go with them, so that was really nice. They always like buy in a couple cards and then ask around to all of their friends who wants to go and stuff like that. And they say the concert, because this is the second day of the concert, yesterday was the first day, they say the concert is really nice. And yeah, he plays a lot of old songs, which I love. And now I'm gonna use the same shade and put that underneath my eye too with the same brush. And of course I'm connecting the outer corners with each other to make it look more beautiful. And I normally just put it around the outer corner, and then I'm blending it with the brush that I used before for the first color. And you can actually see a difference. I really enjoy this difference. I think it makes the look pull together. So, and now we're gonna go in with the glitter shades, and I have two favorite shades in this palette, at least for this kind of look. And those colors are French Silk and Apple Pie, which is this one and this one. I actually love this one as well. This is the shade Thankful. It's a very beautiful silver, but it doesn't fit the look that I'm going for. I'm first using Apple Pie, putting that a little bit more on the outer corner, and I usually use my fingers for these kind of metallic glittery kind of shades, because as you can see, it's the easiest way to put the color on your eye, and most of the time the best way to do so, because it looks the most beautiful and it gives the best pigment. Then I'm using French Silk, putting that from the inner corner up, and they meet in the middle. Something like this. And what I've been doing recently is taking the shade Pudding Girl, that's the darker shade we use, and putting that a little bit over here. So you can pull that together. You don't have to do this step, but I really enjoy this step because it gives a little bit more shape to the eye. And now that I'm done with this palette, I'm gonna show you a tip that I've already given you before, but I actually do this all the time to take away the glitter that's underneath my eye, because I'm not really sure if you can see, but there is some fallout underneath here, but we're gonna clean that up. So just use some sticky tape and putting that underneath my eye. And as you can see, it takes a lot of the glitter away. So I'm gonna do that for both eyes now. And by the way, if this one that you've already used has glitter all over it, don't use it again, because you're just pressing the glitter into your skin. So just take a new one and you can do the steps all over again. And if the sticky tape is too sticky, you can first put it on your pants, then take it off, and then put it on your skin, so the most stickiness is off of it, so you don't have the very harsh stickiness on your skin. The Jaclyn palette does have a little bit of a, well, they have shimmers in it, because you can see the middle row is shimmers, and they are very beautiful, but they don't have that like very bright shine that I want in my inner corner. So I'm now just gonna use the Jeffree Star palette, the cremated one by the way, And I'm gonna use my favorite inner corner highlighter shade, which is the color Afterlife, and it has a really big dent in it, as you can see. And for that I'm using a brush like this, so you can go in there very easily. At first I'm going to give my brush a spritz with the Morphe setting spray, the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray, because I had to and it's still not empty. Well, the first one is, but the second one isn't, so I'm still using this. You guys, look at that shine. Like, isn't that so beautiful? And I'm putting this shade underneath my brow bone too, to give that a little bit of a glow. And that's all for the eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, what it's called, clear brow gel, which has actually no writing on here anymore, which is actually really weird, but I love this product and I use it on my brows a lot because it makes them stay in the same place the whole day. This brow gel is pretty strong. I've actually not used that many brow gels. I do have the potted one from this one, but I actually really enjoy the Anastasia one. But I did heard a lot of people talk about how much they like the Benefit one, so I'm really curious to try. And most of the time I just brush both of my brows a little bit up to give them a little bit of shape, and then I make sure the tail is pretty and goes the same way. Sometimes I fill my brows in, but I don't think that's really necessary for this look. So what I'm gonna do now is use my Benefit roller liner, which is this one. I recently bought this. I've used it I think 2 or 3 times, but I'm really happy with this one. It's the waterproof one, it's the black one, and it actually like kept my makeup on while I was crying for a movie, so that says much. And I'm just gonna do a winged eyeliner right now. So I'm not gonna talk because, like, who can talk during putting eyeliner on? That's insane. So, and now I'm gonna do my mascara out of camera, and I'll be right back to put something on my lips and shape my face a tiny little bit. And now that the eye makeup is totally done, I'm gonna go like give my cheeks a little bit of shape, and for that I'm using the Earth Angel palette from a Benefit, and I'm using the Hoola bronzer, which is right in here. Gonna put it right here on my cheeks. And as I told you before, like, you can feel your bone right here. I'm gonna put it right underneath my bone and a little bit downwards. And now with the same kind of brush, but then a little bit bigger, I'm gonna use the shade Honeymoon, which is the blush in this palette. And I am connecting the blush with the bronzer right here. And what I always like to do is I like to put my blush from a little bit from my apple right here to my temples. Just gives you a little bit more shape and a little bit warmth around here. Putting a little bit on the top of the nose to give the face a little bit more color. Then our last step is going to be the highlighter. So I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Ice Cold, which was my very first expensive highlighter. And still one of my favorite highlighter colors. Oh, it looks so beautiful. What I like to do is I like to blend the highlighter a little bit in with the blush. Using a more tiny precise brush and putting some highlighter on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, and then I'm dapping that out with my finger, and we have something like this. And one of the last things I'm going to do is go put on some lipstick, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Matte Ink Superstay lipstick, and I have the shade Seductress, and this is a little bit my lips but better color, as you can see. It has a vanilla scent for if you have never tried this lipstick before. And then this is what the final makeup looks like. I am so happy of how it turned out. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, I'm really happy with this look. So if you like this look, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. And for now, I hope you enjoy this video. Wait, I already said that. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye! And by the way, if you want me to link the products that I use down below, comment that and I can do that for my next video. So yeah.
So for anyone that's seen my show before, thank you for coming back. For anyone that's never seen me play live before, I want to explain a little bit what I'm doing on stage here. This thing at my feet is called a loop station. There's also 4 other ones on this little conveyor belt thing, and they're all connected up. The way that they work is everything tonight is completely live. There is no backing track whatsoever. It's all created live on the spot, recorded on the spot, controlled with my feet on the spot, and then at the end of the song it's deleted and it will not be the same at the next gig. The way that it works is press record like that, you press play and it plays back. You can add another layer like this, and it adds another layer. And I'm going to do a lot of that. Netherlands. You know, my dream as a kid was to get big in my own country. I never really thought past them. And then when my first album kind of did well in the UK, they were like, oh, we should try and do some of Europe. And so we toured Europe quite a lot, and the only place that really cared for the first album was the Netherlands. And I didn't really expect anyone else to care, because, you know, I was singing in my own language. I wasn't expecting to go to France and have them be like, oh, this is great. But I just remember coming on tours and playing like 200 capacity rooms in Paris, then 200 capacity rooms in like Munich, and then coming to Amsterdam and playing like the Heineken Music Hall or whatever. And I just love playing here, and it's great to come back and fill this stadium again. But I do remember my first show in Amsterdam. It was in, I think, September or October 2011, a place called the Melkweg. And I played this next song there. I've also played this song to an audience of 0. I played this song to an audience of 10. And now I get to play this song to an audience of 70,000 people here tonight. So please sing. White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burn lungs, they say she's on the car, sexy, stuck in her daydream. this way since 18, but lately the bed seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastry. They say the worst things in life can be touched. Before we get into this next song, I just want to say that I do recognise that a lot of people here have travelled far and wide to be here today. The Netherlands is a big place, there's lots of cities in the Netherlands, but we're playing in Amsterdam and people have travelled, they've driven here, they've got trains, they've got buses, staying in hotels, doing all that sort of stuff. I hope you're enjoying the city. But thank you so much for taking the time out on a Friday night to come and watch me sing some songs in concert. This is awesome. As I said earlier, I love writing songs. Every now and then, it's probably happened like 5 or 6 times in my career. I write a song where you just feel this sort of like energy around it, and while you're writing it, you go, I really think this is special. This is my favourite song that I've ever written, and if you know the words to it, please sing it. And if you don't know the words, I found a love for